Hello, I am Noreen, QC for Raw Material Store. I am in charge in raw material inspection and acceptance. We always believe raw material play a vital role in each recipe. Therefore, stringent tests and checking has been carried out on each delivery to ensure only the best quality is served. To adhere on this matter, raw materials will be inspected based on raw material inspection guideline. These include physical appearance, condition of transport, temperature, and also the integrity of the packaging. Raw materials received must have halal logo as stated on halal certificate and recognized by JAKIM. Raw material that does not meet our inspection requirements will be directly declined and rejected.
Okay, can you introduce your name and how long have you working in Syndicate House?
Hi, I'm Dr. Lee, the Chef Information Officer of Syndicate House. I have been joining Syndicate House around 5 years. Okay, so we started from a very manual way. Syndicate House started. So before we joining, I think this company have been doing a bakeries industry, which they are using a very manual way to starting their bakery industries. So when we join, so we start the digital transformation journey, where how we doing that is we identify what is the pain point from the Syndicate House. The first, of course, is the labor. All the things that in the Syndicate House we are doing is very labor intensive. So to solving this, we start introduce the idea of automations. So how do we doing this automation is we start investing in computerized. So the first thing is that we try to visualize every, last time when Syndicate House coming in is a very single computations is running on to controlling the mini ERP system. So when we coming in, when we doing these transformations, the whole thing changed. We starting putting the virtualized projects in here. Then all things becomes connected with these we so-called hardware and software integrations. We convert all this manual process into a digital where either using the system to tackle the input and output. Also, we also doing conducting the measurables way, where we put things, the sensors, machine, Internet of Things, and all these so-called big data and also artificial intelligence to measure the performance of the workers. From this, we know what is the challenge that actually the workers facing. So in this, for example, we're having one project in 2015. What we're doing is a hot kitchen divisions. In that hot kitchen divisions, last time what we're doing is every day we cooking, I think 3 to 5 tons per day. And the chef actually is cooking manually, and they measure it is using the hands, using the batch form, everything's using very manually. Then you can see the batch form is very oily, everything. So what we're doing now is we start introduce we retrofit the whole cookers inside the hot kitchens. Then we putting sensor inside, we connecting with the IoTs, we using these big data uploading and using the servers power up. So what you see in that is that. So all these are digitalized. Then you can see the graph by portfolio each of the cooking projects, whether normal, abnormal, everything are digitalized. So the chef no longer need to monitor manually using the eyes, or the staff have to writing everything batch by batch, because food industry is a very critical industry, especially about the hygiene. Everything have to be concerned every second, have to be recorded. What is the temperatures, what is the quality of that? With the IoTs, all these data coming in with data, including we introduce the artificial intelligence to automatic tackling every second whether it's normal and abnormal. Now the chef is just sitting, okay, taking the handphone to auto detect. If monitor that is abnormal, then we can know that's abnormality. Then the chef just to know real time, then the management become easier. With this, we actually saving not only 50% of the manpower on these hot kitchen cookings. Also, in fact, we're also having 90% of increment of qualities. With the success of this technology in the 2015, we expand this to other areas such as drone production lines, transportation inside the productions, and even we put in this as a data analysis in the business. So making our business and sales more focused and more taken down into the customer perspective. In this, we actually helping the traditional way of managing the Sydney K House into a more modern and automations.
So can you share with us about the newest technology that you have in Syndicate House?
In the Sydney K House now, we actually introduce using such as we actually employ the artificial intelligence technology, okay, to detect the portfolio and so that we do a predictive maintenance. Apart from that, we also doing those automatic vehicles guidings, AGV, okay, to rotate in transporting from the production line to another area. Apart from that, we also auto detect the temperatures and also the humidity in the control room of our productions, so that we know exactly what is the temperature, then we activate, okay, whatever mechanism to make sure the food safety is in control. More than that, we also tracking the GPS and also the track that we sending to our customer, okay, with our data logger, so that we know the condition of every batch of the food. So with this all combined and including the analysis with the business, so this is the new technology that are being applied in the Sydney K House.
So is it the vehicle, is it the robot one?
You mean AGV?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it a robot?
Yeah, that is a movable robot that actually carry out the, after we finish the first productions, okay, then we're going to carry this to another sections for the further process, okay. So like proving, then after proving, we're going to carry to our cool room, then for the frozen and for the other sections. So this AGV actually is a robot like the car, okay, it carry the things. So what happened is that before that we actually using 4 people, okay, to moving all these things. Now with the robot, I think we're saving until 1 people just to monitor that. So what you can see from this, actually, we are not only saving manpower, but also upskilling these workers' skill from just doing simply pushing, but they also now know how to calculate, monitor, and even upscaling, to manage the things. So the technology not only helping the industry with saving manpower, but the more important is upskilling the skill set of the staff or people to solving the more complex things, and this actually outvalue for the country and also SME.
So the FTV, so how many FTV that you have in Syndicate House?
So far we're having 1 because it is a proof of concept, okay. But in the coming future, we're going to invest more and more on this one.
Alright, okay. So how about the challenges in Syndicate House to adapt a new technology compared to the latest technology in Syndicate House, to adapt a new technology in Syndicate House?
Syndicate House have been a very friendly environments. So when we apply, when we pushing this new technology, actually we're having a very strong support from our top management. But the main challenge is actually, we're actually facing is not every HOD or not every worker actually understand, okay, why you are pushing this technology. The first question maybe they come in will be asking, are the robot or this AI or this technology replacing my job? I think this is commonly not only happen in Syndicate House, but all the place. Okay, so I think the good thing is about management. I mean the Syndicate House, they are very friendly to explaining that, and we're not going to replacing this with the people here. And we also patiently explain to them that with this, for example, that we're having 4 people, now we become 1 people. That people they're going to manage to upskilling their jobs, again, doing more productive work. The 3 also helping to more coordinations. With this proof of concept and also proof to the staff, they start understanding why we are moving forward with these digital transformations. So these are the challenges, sometimes, especially when we pushing technology in organizations. The first challenge for them is the doubt about the productivity. Also the doubt about whether my job will be replacing. So all these are very challenging. not only in the technologies, but also challenge when you're having that technology, you're pushing it to the real implementations. So if you're asking me, I would say that the people mindset, the changing of mindset and the behavior always the great challenge of these digital transformations.
Okay, can you elaborate more about investments in R&D in Syndicate House?
Syndicate Health, I think, have been investing more than 5% in the technologies annually in the sales annuals. So these investments is not only go for technology, digital technology itself. When I mention digital technology, it is include such as ERP software, including those AI, artificial intelligence, IoT, Internet of Things, and also those big data, also digital transformation from the input, like all these detections, sensors, okay. More than that, apart from that, we're also doing investment, I mean R&D investment in green technology, such as rain harvestings. We're also doing water treatments, recyclers, and all these also wastage recyclers. So what we not only contribute to the greener environments, we also believe that with this investment, you're also helping the company with a more effective way, I mean processing, and also helping the environments to achieve a highest way of sustainability in our profits. Apart from that, I think we also investment in the talents. Okay, I mean with this 5% not only go for technology hardware itself, the talent including we sending our talent to the trainings. Also, we, all aspect of training. It can be the hygiene trainings, it can be the the Dale Carnegie trainings, whatever itself. Okay, also technology trainings. All these not only helping the company grow. I think we also provide the locals. I mean SME, also Syndicate House to a better sustainability and profitable future. Thank you.